Currently Sunday, the 2nd of November at 7:52 a.m. So I'm actually recording this quite late, or early but late at the same time. I normally record these on a Monday afternoon after work. Work has been very flat out in my day job, so I haven't made time for it. Main reason is I've been writing every single day as well and posting, which takes a good chunk of my time out, and then I've had a lot of other life problems that I've been solving through as well. I'm still searching for a car, I'm still trying to sell my car, so there's been a lot going on. And then on the weekend I've been just trying to enjoy my weekend in the sense of making sure that I am writing and staying consistent with it, but also doing the things that I need to do in order for me to stay happy and content with what I'm doing. So this is one of those things, but yeah, it's gotten pushed until this moment, and this is the only pocket of time I've really made for it. I say late but early because it's in the morning. This is actually later than I normally wake up. I did sleep in because Monday set me off. I went to the studio and I got back home after 12, and then I still had to make lunch and stuff. I was supposed to shower, didn't shower, dirty. And yeah, that set me off for the rest of the week. I had to get up early the next morning as well, so I had 4 hours sleep or some shit. And then the next night I only had 5.5 or something, and then yeah, the rest of the week was just rubbish. So I was tired all week. So it was hard to, I don't like recording these when I look like absolute shit or I feel like I'm fully drained. I probably don't sound the best now because I've just woken up recently, but this is the time that I've had to do it. The other thing I've fallen back on a bit, I'm still creating these. As I said, still have been writing music every day. I think I missed one day or something. But the journaling is something that I haven't done as much as I'd like to. Now, when did we record this last episode? I've brought my book down. You can see that I'm recording again in a bit of a different space. This is the back room. I have done one of these episodes back here before. If we're on the third right now, I'm not sure when I would have recorded this last episode. Journal, right. Record it. So it would have been the 22nd. So I have only got 1, 2, 3, 4 days written down. It's 4 out of the 7. I thought I'd missed more, to be honest. I want to read through them just to see where we're sitting at, just to let you guys know where we're sitting at as well. So on the 23rd, that would have been the Wednesday, I believe. Is that when I said I did it? No, the 22nd was the Wednesday, so this is Thursday, the 23rd. Today was a bit of a scary day, as this important job we have at Maritime Museum, and every single one of the doors had the hinge cups drilled a fraction too deep there. Therefore, none of the doors are usable, and all of them have to be remade and replaced, so the boss was not happy at all, and rightfully so. Yeah, I remember this is fucked up. I thought this was on the Friday, to be honest. I don't know what happened on the Friday. If this was the Thursday. Maybe I got my days mixed up. But yeah, so in Sydney, there's a maritime museum. It's got all the historical, James Cook boats and all the more piratey settlement sort of looking boats. It's also got submarine history and shit as well. It's quite a cool place, to be honest. But yeah, I remember all the doors have been fucking drilled too deep, so there was a little, where you actually hinged the door on the face of it, there was holes poking through because it had been drilled too deep from the other side, and it was the apprentice's fault. And it's bro, it's one of those things that takes 2 seconds to check before you drill them all. Some of them we had to drill and then send off somewhere and then get back to do something special for them. And it's yeah, bro, for any other job, it's not really good for any job, but why did it have to be the most important job that we have, the Maritime Museum? Anyways, this afternoon I had written to and recorded to Woman by Doja Cat responding to a hate comment. I had a lot of fun with this one, actually. I also used it to tie in a previous hate comment that turned into a better relationship. I also finished editing the rest of the podcast episode and am now currently uploading it. Tomorrow I am going to look at a car up the mountain straight after work with the apprentice Lincoln, and I'm actually really excited about it. So this was a Thursday, and I might not write this in notes because... Oh, actually, I've got Friday written down, but then I've got Sunday written down, so I don't know if I wrote about it or not, but I still have not even... I've looked at one car, that's it, and this was that car, because, bro, the market is fucked. Every time I go to look at a car, it... Like, I could see it gets listed that day, I message them that day, and I'm going straight after work, and they're all chill with it and everything, and then it sells 2 hours later. It's like, I don't have fucking time to go look at these cars. Like, I'm gonna go the second I can, but that's still too late. And so it's been an uphill battle, put it that way. Anyways, this is the Friday. Weird to say it, but recently I've been enjoying moments of silence. I feel like I can listen in more to the small details of what is going on around me. Today after work, I went to go look at the car up the mountains, and I believe I'm going to pick it up on Sunday. It's a 2008 Mazda 6 with just under 200,000 kilometers on it. Yeah, so this was my mistake. I should have just bought it on the spot. I didn't have the cash on me though, and where it is up the mountains, I don't think there's any... Oh, there'd be ATMs, I guess. I was gonna say, I don't think there's any Combank ATM. But I don't think that matters. I think it just gets surcharged for it. But yeah, in retrospect, I should have just got it and I would have had a car by now. It was fucking good for its money. I think I talked it down to 1,900 or something. Like, 1,900. I can't speak. 1,900 like dollars. And it was really good for what it was. I should have just fucking swooped it up. That was my mistake. I thought, oh no, it's up. Like, it was so far up. I was like, no one's going to look at it again in a day. Like, no way. And yeah, they did, sold it. Learnt my lesson. It will need a little bit of sprucing up as it looks a little rough around the edges, but mechanically it felt like it drove very nicely. He has put a turbo in it. There is a brand new ABS and 4 brand new tires that come with the car, so overall it's a steal. Today I wrote and recorded to Busker Flow by Kofi Stone, and instead of responding to hate, I actually responded to a positive comment to switch it up a little. In doing this, I am creating deeper trust and connections with my audience, and I think I'll continue to do this, like engaging with the audience. So if I have people commenting stuff, that's a good way to engage with them, because I can, grab out whoever I want. I'm not gonna like make a habit of, if no one comments, I'll look for a person who's liked the video or some shit. I want to engage with the people that are already engaging, because I feel like that will turn them into a fan, or a hater into a super fan, if that makes sense. Like, they will feel more connected because they're like, oh shit, like I didn't expect this guy to respond to me. Anyways, the 26th. So this was the Sunday. Yes, I missed yesterday. In fact, I had planned out a whole night because... Oh, I should probably say this one quietly, so we're going to whisper this, because the missus is asleep. So you're going to get some ASMR up in this. Yes, I missed yesterday. In fact, I had planned out a whole night because Tegan was going out, but she didn't end up leaving until 11 p.m. And by that point, I was already asleep. Yesterday, I had written In the Morning by Evil Ways, to be honest, and I had a lot of fun with it, but when I had posted it, it only ended up on like 20 views, even now, so I think I'm going to repost it. I didn't repost it. I honestly had a really poor day when it came to doing anything music-wise, but I did create a tuna mornay bake that was extremely delicious. I started playing Pokemon Emerald on an emulator on my phone, creating so much damn nostalgia. I probably didn't have to ASMR that. But yeah, that was me trying to enjoy life. So, as I said, I know I've fallen in patterns where it's like, if I'm just work, and I do it all the time, then obviously I become unhappy, and I lose focus, and I'm trying things I shouldn't be trying. So, it's good to take that step back and, give myself moments, because I feel like most people work the other way around. They find it hard to work and they distract themselves with shit all the time, whereas I find it hard to not work, so I need to make distractions for myself. It's so backwards. I don't get it. Anyways, this is the only other entry, so that was on the Sunday. This is the 28th, so this is Tuesday. I have not written a thing since, which is not good. But I'm content with it, and I've still been writing music every day. I think that's the most important bit, is writing music every single day. I can already see these not happening daily. Called it. And the dates I put up, the top, hold me completely accountable for that. But last night I had a really good session with Beats with Chef and wrote and recorded to it tonight when I got home from work. My God, was I tired though. I got home at 12 a.m. and still had to make lunch for today, plus I haven't showered, but I thought, fuck it, I'll skip one, it's too late. Oh wait, anyways, I want to start writing more to Beats with Chef tracks and get ready to work on this 3 to 4 song EP. Yes, so I started doing that. I started, writing more to these beats. So in the package I get with Beats with Chef, the order of sessions that I get is normally, the way they had set it out was you get 3 sessions per song, I think. So it's, you create a beat, and then the next session you write together, and then the last session is a final mixing track recording session. So me recording, and then they'll mix and master behind the scenes sort of thing, but they do rough mix and masters on the spot sort of thing. I changed it with them. So another thing I get from them, there's a lot of shit I get from them. And one of the things is I get, there's a lockbox set up, and I get access to that. And I can book the studio in whenever it's free upstairs, because I've got 2 studios in the building, and what they call black box or something, and I can go in and record whenever I want. And because of that, I think I've only done that once at the moment, but because of that, I was like, I want more beats to write to, because I fuck with their production, and yeah, I feel like I need more stuff to write to of theirs. So I was like, fuck it, can we work it so that I'm in a point where I'm really comfortable with writing on my own, and I want to practice that more and more, but I can't if I'm just trying to find YouTube beats and shit. So I was like, are we able to work it so that I don't have a writing session? We just do all production, so it's still counted as creative sessions. And then the last one is, I pick something from that and record it. And they're like, yeah, fucking why not? Whatever works with you. So that's what I have been doing. And in that, there is a lot to write to, which is good. Because it's giving me the side of, the stuff I'm writing for my TikTok, and then the stuff I'm writing for them. And I have been posting those videos that I've been writing for them on TikTok as well anyways. But it just gives me that variety sort of thing. I also want to work something out with Breezy. I haven't seen him in a bit, because the last time I had a session with him, I normally have a session once a month. He went to Canberra and stayed an extra day and didn't realize he was going to be there for that long. I think an opportunity came up or something, like a show. And so he was like, sorry bro, I'm not going to make it. And I was like, yeah, there's no worries. So I haven't seen him since, but I want to work something out similar with him as well in that sense. I also have affiliate links with both of them, and I want to promote that with both of them as well. We're really going to start turning this shit into a fucking proper business. I've got plans for where I want to take this music stuff as well. Even though on my plan, if you're new to this, I created a 3-phase plan of how to build my foundations back up and stay on course and solely be an artist and actually push for that and make it a full-time career. Even though that wasn't part of that first phase, I can't stop my brain from overthinking shit. Well, not overthinking shit, but thinking of the future. And so that's why I have been thinking about that and the options I can take, because I know it is a part of one of the phases. Now, I took a photo of my whiteboard where I have the phases written down. The first phase is now finished. The second phase started yesterday. So the first phase, if you're new to this, started with stabilizing finances. So rebudget / work out finances to cut even for loss of bills. I got scammed for a lot of money, and I was essentially left with not even zero. I was left with negative. Like I say negative, but I tapped into like money I needed for bills and shit, which was not good. And so that was just what that was, rebuilding everything. Flip free items through Gumtree / Marketplace if need be. I have not done that either. I've made enough money through overtime at work because it's been so flat out, so that's been good. Mental reset / routine. Mental reset routine. No crypto / get rich quick distractions. I've stayed true to that. It's good. 10 to 15 minute journal every day. Again, I've fallen off a bit, but I do these verbal journals, so I know I'm at least doing it once a week, which is fine by me, and I'm still writing when I can. I think that's one of those things that I shouldn't hold myself accountable to do every single day. Just do it when I feel like I need to do it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's not an essential thing. I think writing music is very more essential for me, even though journaling helps. Just writing in general helps. Work for mental energy shift. I think I've only gone on one walk. I need to do that more often as well. And each day writing things I've created, even if small. That was a part of the journaling, which every day, minimum, I'm creating 3 things anyways, which is good because, you know, my day job, I'm creating shit anyways. Coming home, I'm writing music, I'm then posting a video, I'm creating a video. That's 3 things in itself, so I know that I'm staying on track with that anyways, which is good. It holds me, it makes me appreciate more of the direction I'm going in. Reconnect to art. Set up small space for creating. I have cleaned up the space in my house, in my studio spot. I've now got this space here as well. I need to fit this out better. That's been due to finances, rebuilding the space I have. But right now, you can see I've only got a camp chair, which I do want to get like a lounge or something from Gumtree. I found an egg chair. They never got back to me. At the moment, what you're sitting on, I need to upgrade that. I bought a log from up the mountains for $20, but it's not tall enough. I'm gonna turn it into like a coffee table type thing, but you would be way lower right now if you were on that. I've actually got an old subwoofer that you're sitting on top of that log with my camera, and I've got my laptop with its stand and everything. So I've got room to do shit here, which is good. That's what I wanted. But weather-wise as well, it's been pissing down with rain, or it's been boiling hot. If it's boiling hot in here, there's no fucking ventilation. It's so hot. The sun beams straight on there here in the afternoon as well. And then the rain, because it's all tin roof, is loud as fuck. So it's good for, like, if the missus is here and she's asleep or something, I can come to this space. Or, you know, having that other clean desk space as well is really good. For an hour a day, make music purely for myself. No... I can't read that word. No deadline. Oh, no deadlines, no release pressure. So, yeah, that is doing the TikTok videos, like writing those and then posting those videos. Originally, I wasn't going to make videos out of it and post it. I did it once and it did really well. So it's like, fuck it, there's no point in not doing this. So that's been good as well. It's been keeping me consistent on posting. Let the fun come back, which, yes, it definitely has. I have my moments, like my ups and downs emotionally, but I think that's always going to happen. I do have a lot of fun writing, though. That has kicked a creative spark in my ass, and I think that's what's opened me up to thinking, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? But, like, not quick, get money quick scheme sort of shit, you know? The end goal is get mind plus money calm enough to create again, which I have succeeded in. I have definitely done that. So, as I said, yesterday was the start of phase 2, which is rebuilding. So this is weeks 4 to 8. So this is a 4-week period. The last one was a 3-week period. Define new foundations. What message do I want Tigar to stand for from this point? I think, honestly, because I still have the thoughts of starting my own clothing line and everything, it's going to be under Tigar. I've decided, like, everything's going to fall back under me as an artist if I'm taking this shit as an artist full time, like doing it fully proper, but I still want to, like, commercially advertise my clothes and stuff instead of just like, oh, I'll buy my merch, do you know what I mean? And it's not going to be obvious that it's Tigar merch if you don't know who I am. So it goes hand in hand. the message I want to stand for is just always bringing positivity. Like, I don't always feel the best, but it's always trying to push to be better and push, for happiness and positivity sort of thing, What feelings do I want people to experience when they hear my music or wear my brand? That's going to be something to tap into. So, because I'm writing every day and I'm putting that out every day, you're seeing every side of me, but I'm still trying to keep it in that positive feeling, like I'm trying to create feel-good music. I want the clothing itself to also feel like that. Like, the whole idea of the clothing is for people that want to make a change, like people that want better for themselves, knowing that they've been questioning, I don't know if I can do this or do that. What I want people to feel is confidence in what they can do. Like, and confidence doesn't mean that I know this is going to work. It's more like, I'm not sure, but doing it anyways. And, like trying to push to be better. That's what I want people to feel like. I guess you'd describe it as like a whole feeling. Like, you want people to feel whole. Even though I don't always feel whole. So I don't know if that's the correct word, but yeah. Number 2, start the create era. Make a small body of work, 3 to 4 songs around the theme of rebirth, growth, and rebuilding, which I've been doing. I think in creating with Beats for Chef anyways, that's just happened because this is where I'm at. So it's literally a representation of where I'm at, and it's tying back to what that is. That will release at the beginning of next year at some point. I definitely have one song in mind that I want to drop as a single. I don't know if I then want to drop these as singles and then an EP, or drop another random single and then drop the EP. I'm not sure yet. But I definitely have the music lined up, ready to go sort of thing. So that's good. And document the process for socials. So even at the moment, I've got a song coming out not tomorrow, fuck me. I've got a song coming out on the 13th of November, and I've started documenting that. I've created a series called Where's Busty, because he's a feature on the song and he's genuinely dropped off the face of the earth. So I'm trying to get in contact with him, and the goal of that is, even if I don't find him in the end, I'm going to present him through the song, and like, he's there with us in spirit type thing. So that's documenting the process of that. I should be honestly recording more of my sessions and stuff. I feel like that's documenting the process, and I haven't been doing that, which is why at one point I was trying to hire someone for videography and like helping out with the business of Tiga, but that fell through as well. I haven't given up on that. I just don't want to redirect my focus. I want to stay strict on what I'm doing right now. Don't worry about the virality, worry about honesty. And yeah, I feel like posting on TikTok, I'm not overly, like, I'm still trying to figure things out for the future and seeing what works and what doesn't work, but also not putting, not putting expectation on it. Like, I'm just putting it out because at the end of the day, it's literally just what I'm doing anyways, and I'm just recording it, posting it so that it's out in the world and people can fuck with it. Otherwise, it's just in my own head sort of thing, if that makes sense. So not necessarily chasing the virality of it, but working out what works and what doesn't work and being honest with it. And I think even responding to comments and shit is keeping it honest. Plan next income path. Pick one of either sync licensing, content monetization, skill collabs, features, etc., clothing capsule. So I think the biggest thing that I want to start, well, I think before I even start the clothing capsule, I think I'm going to run up a Patreon so that if people want to pay anything, they can. And I'm going to post all of my official music on there. So everything that has been fully mixed and mastered, or songs I am planning to release, I will put everything on the Patreon so people get early access to everything that I'm going to put out officially. Whereas all the other writing stuff that I put on TikTok is like not that. That's more practice. Something like that. And then other way to give to fans and shit. I think I want to host. Russell does this. He does like backyard shows. I want to do something similar to that. So I've mentioned before, I hate performing, and I think a lot of it has to do with like location, venue, the people there, There's a lot of different things, and it's because it's all like in a club environment. It's all at nighttime, very late. It's always very far away. So I want to create something that's closer, something that's earlier and fits my time schedule, and something that people feel more connected to. It's not just a club or a venue or whatever. It's something people can really connect with, and it fits my brand, obviously. And I think like a backyard sort of show would be a cool way to fucking do that. A lot harder to pull off, but a lot cooler to do, I think. So yeah, I think I want to... Patreon is the thing for that. I think Patreon, and then on top of that, the clothing capsule will be the first official, like, money-making route. I think that's where I want to make my money. I think music I will sell as well, but I'll figure that out later. I would like to tap into sync licensing. Content monetization, that will come in the future. It may or may not, but I don't want that to be the main focus because that's a fucking very hard route that I think will drive away from what I'm trying to do. I think I want that to more be my advertising because it's free advertising. But yeah, the goal is to turn the spark into momentum, which I think even with engaging with my audience and stuff is already starting to do that. Yeah, I feel like this is all moving in such a positive direction. I have a lot planned in my head, and I feel like I'm now at a pivotal point where I can start, putting action into it. The other thing that I think I will make money from that isn't even music related that I want to tap into more as well, and I haven't yet on purpose, again, because I don't want to redirect my focus, is stocks. I want to look into stocks. I know that I've tried everything else before. It's come to crypto, day trading, stuff like that. I have not tried looking into stocks before. The homie Chef of Beats with Chef had actually suggested it, and it's a lot more. You obviously have to study a lot, and it takes years to fully gather a grasp on. But he said even if you don't want to spend that time, you can actually use something called a Vanguard where they're essentially doing everything for you. You just tell them what you want to put it into, and they do everything for you. So they do all the heavy lifting. But he said that's the thing that will give you the most result over time, like not confidently, like definitely, and will require the least amount of effort. So you literally just put money in consistently, like small sums of money in consistently, and leave it there. No matter what the market's doing, you don't look at it. You just put money in and you fucking leave it there. And over time, that shit grows, no matter what. It's not like crypto where it's like something can crash and burn and then fucking disappear. Well, they can, so you gotta put money in the right areas. But then he was also talking about different ideas he's heard from these very wealthy people in his circle of how they've like financed cars and then use the dividends and stocks and stuff to pay that off and shit like that, and like getting creative with money. And I feel like that'd be a very fun route to take, but I don't want to obviously drag away from this as well. So I think that's something I want to look into and invest in, but not, like I said, pay too much attention to. Just have that there as like rainy day money or backup plan or retirement plan sort of thing. That I haven't figured out yet because I haven't thought much on it or looked into it too heavy. But yeah, bro, this is all very exciting. I'm in a very exciting place, and I'm so fucking keen to see what the future does. If you like this, if you got any value from this, please share this around. Tell your friend, tell your mum, tell your pet dog, tell your nan, whatever. And please subscribe as well. That actually helps. It helps a lot more than you realize. I mean, suck at posting shorts. I think I posted one yesterday or two yesterday. I've noticed that these here don't do as well, and I'm okay with that. I think shorts get attention, and then if people watch my YouTube videos, that like funnels down further. So I need to be more consistent on the shorts. But again, I don't want to put too much expectation on posting all the time. Yeah, if you like this, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and peace.